A group of 27 people from Brazil, Costa Rica, Mexico and Spain attended the biblical course promoted by the Congregation of Our Lady of Sion in the Holy Land. Lectures were given by the religious of the Institute, as well as specialists in sacred scripture, history of Israel and modern history of the Church and Judaism. A fascinating journey of almost 30 days through the biblical books. We went through the Bible. We covered the Bible from the Genesis through to the New Testament, and some texts with a slightly more historical approach about the history of the Bible and the dialogue between the Church and Judaism. In addition to the theoretical lessons, students were also involved in trips to the places where episodes from the Holy Scriptures took shape. Being able to visit these places, discover the history, the formation of the place, and read from the Bible the scriptures which shed some light on these places is an immense privilege. We follow the group through the Tunnel of Hezekiah of Silo. The construction is almost 3,000 years old and is located under the Temple Mount. During the visit to Hezekiah's tunnel, which dates back to the 6th, 8th century BC, we showed how the Bible is rooted in history and how archaeological findings demonstrate what the Bible gave us. During the course, which surprises the participants at each stop, one can contemplate, for example, parts of the foundations of the Western Wall. Hezekiah's tunnel is mentioned in the Book of Kings. When Hezekiah saw that Sennacherib had come and that he intended to wage war against Jerusalem, he consulted with his officials and military staff about blocking off the water from the springs outside the city, and they helped him. The construction is mentioned in the Book of Kings. As for the other events of Hezekiah's reign, all his achievements and how he made the pool and the tunnel by which he brought water into the city are written in the book of the Annals of the Kings of Judah. For this priest, the most important moment was the visit to the Basilica of the Holy Sepulchre. There we find the dimension of our faith, which is the resurrection. It is a very spiritually rich place. I have already entered, for I have been here several times, and each time I notice something new, and I have had a new experience even of prayer. Experiences which go beyond the acquired knowledge.
Ha sido realmente una experiencia extraordinaria, una experiencia maravillosa, sobre todo para lograr
an extraordinary experience, especially because it allows us to understand the meaning of Scripture, not only academic or intellectual, but also contemporary and concrete. One thing is reading the Scriptures in our countries remotely, another thing is reading them here on the spot, practically touching the stones, the places.
En el lugar, prácticamente tocando las piedras mismas, los lugares mismos, es una experiencia indiscutiblemente extraordinaria.